Welcome to What the Wrestling, the podcast where you break down the biggest moments, hottest takes, and the wildest stories from the world of pro wrestling. Whether you're a diehard fan or just stepping into the squared circle, we're here to give you the real scoop on everything happening in the ring.
I'm your host, RJD, and we're about to take a ride through the latest and greatest in pro wrestling. Get ready for all our hot takes, deep dives, and all the wrestling you never knew you needed.
Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe button and join What the Wrestling family so you never miss an episode. Now let's step into the ring.
Yes. Tis I, RJD here. Welcome to What the Wrestling, the show that brings you all things wrestling. Once again, I am your host, RJD, and man, oh man, what a battle, what a match, what a bunch of matches, what a chamber, what a pay-per-view, what a PLE, all of it. Don DeMarco. One more time. Don DeMarco. Dare I say, like I said, yesterday had to be one of the best pay-per-views of the year. Only 4 matches, but the stories, the chambers, and we are going to get into everybody who's getting a Don DeMarco, because there are some people that deserve a Don DeMarco. But first things first, hit the like button. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. I don't know what's going on with my music, but you know what? Let's get it back old school. Yeah. Let's get it back old school. Shout out to KC Sasson de Goya. So, first things first. Elimination Chamber thumbs up show, and we are going to start with what everybody is talking about. The heel turn of all heel turns. John Cena has done it, and he has sold his soul to the final boss. Don DeMarco. Give me a hell yeah. Wow. No one, including me, no one saw that coming. If you call John Cena going heel, you are a liar.
You stupid.
Stop the cap. Nobody believes you. There ain't no way you called that. Now listen, I gotta start here because that's one of the biggest things that happened on the show. John Cena is now a heel. Obviously, John Cena won the Elimination Chamber, and we will get into it. But let's talk about this first. John Cena wins the Elimination Chamber. Cody Rhodes comes out next. The Rock comes out after that. The Rock says, listen, the time has come. You will acknowledge me as your brother. And you will come to the Rock side. And you will listen to the Rock. And the Rock will take you from here to here, my brother, Cody. But if you say no, the dream dies. Again.
Nope.
Man, Cena, Rock was on one last night, but this is crazy. So Cody listens, and he says, "Listen, I can't. I sold my soul to these. What did he say? He said I sold my soul to something, and I sold my soul to these people a long time ago." Everybody goes crazy, and then he says, "So Rock, go fuck yourself." And everybody's like, ah! Everybody's going crazy. And it's like, oh, wow.
It's over 9,000.
Like, everybody is going absolutely apeshit. And it's like, okay, now what we got? And John Cena's there, and John Cena's like, wow, John Cena's being extra John Cena-y. And you know, when I'm watching this, I had no idea. Like, I'm looking at this, and I'm not looking at this saying, oh, you know what? John Cena's probably there. He's hanging around, so he's probably going to turn heel. No, I didn't think none of that. You know what I thought? I was like, John Cena's being like extra, even though he's always over the top. You know, sometimes his character can be over the top. He's supposed to be like that. He's John Cena. You know what I'm saying? Hustle, loyalty, respect. But he just was a little bit too over the top. And then he goes to give Cody the dub, the 5, gives Cody a high 5 and a hug, and then he's like, you know what it looked like? It looked like the Tim Duncan commercials. Just go Google Tim Duncan commercial straight face. And it was like, yeah. And Tim Duncan just had because the joke was, he doesn't get too emotional during the games. He's like even keel. There's like one time I seen Tim Duncan get emotional when he hit a 3 in the playoffs. I think it was against Phoenix. But anyway, I don't want to get sidetracked with basketball. But I remember that because Tim Duncan was just, cop was like, hey, you were going 65. All right, 55. Shout out to ESPN for that thing. But John Cena had this blank, dead stare. And I was like, and I literally caught myself going, oh, shit. And then The Rock gives him the slit throat. And John Cena kicks him in the nuts. Oh, my God.
It's over 9,000.
He kicked Cody in the nuts, y'all.
Nope.
Oh, man. And he proceeds to beat the holy you-know-what out of this brother. And, man, it was glorious. If I had a glorious meme right now, you just see Bobby Roode like this. It was glorious, man. It was a glorious heel turn. He beat him up with the Rolex. Michael Cole called it a freaking brass knucks, but I guess it looked like brass knucks because it was gold. But the Rolex that he got, I think from The Rock, he beat him up. And then we had who is that? Travis Scott in there. What the hell was he doing in there? First of all, stop show.
You stupid.
What the hell was he doing in there? Just chilling. I was like, even he was participating. He held down Cody. I was like, what's he doing here? What is he doing here? But shout out to Travis Scott. Listen, I'm liking what Triple H is doing with all the brand deals and all the deals and all this stuff. Have at it. It was awesome. And listen, they beat him up. He started beating him up. The Rock got the Cody Soul weight belt after John Cena basically beat the hell out of him. He didn't do no 5 knuckle shuffle, no attitude adjustment, just straight, I'm going to beat your ass. Y'all forget, John Cena is not a small dude. I mean, he's not 6'6" like The Rock, 6'5", but John Cena about 6'2", 6'3". He a big dude. Cody about 6'3", 6'4". So, and listen, John Cena beat him up, gave him the beat down, bloodied him up, got him all bloody. The Rock comes with the weight belt and was whipping him like he stole something. Look at you now, boy, huh? Look at you. He started beating him up, Florida style. And Cody is just like, he's bleeding. He's like, why? He didn't say why. I'm just saying. He was just bleeding all over the place. It was just like, Cena, why? Cena, why? How could you do this to me? All the little kids, merch sales cut in half. So I don't know. It was absolutely fantastic, absolutely amazing. He ends up beating him up. The Rock and Cena, they beat him up some more, whip him with the belt. Then they leave. Cena picks up the belt. And listen, we don't need to get the doctor of thugonomics. We don't need Cena to go back to rapping, even though Cena could rap. He picked it up. He could rap. And listen, that's one of the things that got him. And that was right around the time where I was in and out of wrestling. But I remember that was one of the bright spots. I really liked heel John Cena because John Cena is, I mean, we take him for granted. All right. I'm not even going to lie. We take John Cena for granted. We didn't realize how good John Cena was until around that time where he fought AJ Styles, where AJ Styles came in and John Cena was just having great matches. Like John Cena on the mic, always good. Now listen, yeah, the character was a little cartoony, hustle, loyalty, respect, all the Make-A-Wish things, but the character, John Cena, is quick-witted. He's a beast on that mic, and you can't just think you're going to hang with him because he plays a goofy character. Nah, when he wants to get serious, and he could eviscerate you on that mic if you ain't ready. And I'm thinking about all the things that they're going to do. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be fantastic. Now, we didn't know what The Rock, there was memes where John Cena does this, and then The Rock did the 1, 2, 3, and he held up the 3. There's conspiracy theory memes about let it play out. And listen, it didn't feel like WrestleMania season. I'm not going to lie. It does now. It for sure feels like WrestleMania season now. This was awesome. This was awesome. It was fantastic, man. That's all I can say. It was great. They beat him up. They left the ring. They posed for the camera, as you see in the thumbnail. And everybody is talking, and I cannot wait for Monday Night Raw. I don't know. Now, listen. The future's in the follow-up. Are they going to keep Cena on TV like every week? We got the Hollywood Rock. We got Hollywood Cena. I don't want to see Cena in no jorts. I don't want to see Cena in that red, white, and blue. Now, he doesn't have to be in Versace. I mean, he could be in Versace vest like The Rock. And it's like, I like it. I love it. He's going to be different. Everything's going to be different about him. Maybe he'll come out in shades. Who knows? Maybe he'll come out and be like, maybe he'll come out in a suit and just be fly, like Ric Flair fly. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm very interested to see how this plays out. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. So we're going to see what happens, but that was absolutely fantastic. Everybody's talking about it. It was effing huge. So I guess we could go right into the men's chamber because that was towards the end anyway. So Cena wins the men's chamber. Big stars here. Everybody comes out. Everybody's talking and junk. There's a Tower of Doom spot in the beginning. Logan Paul jumped off the top. So Logan Paul, first of all, Damian Priest eliminated Drew McIntyre because Drew was so CM Punk focused. He hit a Claymore to John Cena because after John Cena got in there, he hit like 50 AAs to everybody. He caught the Claymore, but then he got rolled up and he was done. So after he got rolled up, Logan Paul got rid of Priest by hitting a super frog splash. And I think he gave him some big ups too. He was like, yo, good job, Logan. And he started selling. Good stuff. Then after that we had Cena. Cena got rid of Logan Paul. And he was like, AA, everybody called it AA. And Cena got rid of Logan Paul with the AA, got him up out of there. Then we had Punk, Cena, and Rollins. So this was great. We had Punk, we had Cena, we had Rollins. Now, Punk was getting beat up by Rollins. Cena tried to stop him. He was like, yo, man, listen, he's mine. You ain't been here. I've been here. Leave me the hell alone. But Rollins ended up getting knocked off. And after that, they continued. But then Rollins, after a couple of reversals and a couple of things, Rollins got hit with the go to sleep, falls right into Cena. Cena hits him with the AA. And then Rollins is eliminated. Then it's Cena, it's Punk. They give each other a handshake, and then they start fighting. So they give each other a handshake. They start going at it, and they did the same thing back in Chicago, where he caught him. He rolled through. He put Punk on his shoulders and hit him with the AA, and then they did another one where he tried to put the go to sleep, and he reversed it into the STF. So they ran back some of those spots, and I was like, damn, all of these guys still got star power. Like, people were eating up Rollins. People were eating up Punk and Cena. And that just goes to show you, star power matters, man. Star power matters. But they ended up rocking back and forth, and Seth Rollins, they did a good job of not showing you that he had left the cage yet, because he wasn't out yet. So after that, we had Punk he fought out of something, and he rolled over and got knocked over into the ropes. And all you see is Seth Rollins with a huge stomp bang, right on him, right onto the supposed steel part of the chamber. Now he's all out of it. He rolls back in. Rollins is sitting there like, and they shut the door on Rollins as he's like, "Good, get him." And Cena's like, "I'm sorry, STF." And he's got him, and he's in the STF, and he's struggling. And Rollins is like, die. It was amazing. Shout out to Seth Rollins, man. Listen. Seth Rollins is screaming at the top of his lungs, die. Shout out to these brothers, all of these A1 performers. My God, this was awesome. And that's how Cena won. That's how he punched his ticket. Now, he beat Punk, but he didn't pass out. He didn't get knocked out. He passed out. So it is what it is. He didn't get pinned, but I guess there is no such thing as protection, but it is what it is here. Awesome match. Let's fast forward to the women's chamber. Okay, one of the only things I remember about this match is the beginning, because in the beginning of this match, everybody, all the ladies are in the ring, and Jade Cargill's music hits, and everybody's like, "Oh, Jade's back." Everybody's like, "Jade's back." So Jade, looking like $1 million, comes down, walks into the. So she reminds me of China so much, just like a leaner version, and obviously black, a leaner black version of China. Because I don't even think China had a physique that good. But she walked in, got in there. When Liv Morgan is about to piss her pants, and she makes a beeline straight for Naomi, and she is ragdolling Naomi all over the chair, just beating the holy hell out of her like she stole. It was like, man, it was wild, just beating the holy hell out of this girl. And then to top it all off, she beats her up, pump kicks her out, and then slams the door on her head. Just violent, just pure violence. And everybody's sitting there like, and the Academy Award goes to Bianca Belair, who's like, "Why?" She's like, "No." And she's watching her friend beat up her other friend, and she's like, "No, stop." I mean, the Academy Award goes to her. That was amazing. Good stuff. So that is like the hottest part of the match. And the crazy thing is, Bianca Belair got the win. So memorable spots from this match. Bianca Belair whipped the holy hell out of Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan was running from her. She went to the top, and she just caught the like she just caught the whip. And if you got spanked as a kid, then you definitely have some PTSD. But I mean, she had the welt. She had the Sasha Banks welt across her stomach, and she wasn't selling that. That itch probably hurt like hell. And listen, I've been whipped before. That had to hurt. So that happened. That was a highlight. Another highlight was Liv Morgan had Bianca Belair's hair. She kicked her into the cage, pulled her back with the hair. Kicked her into the cage, pulled her back with the hair. And she did that like 6 times. I've never seen that spot before. It was kind of cool. That was kind of dope. I want to say the MVP of this match. Well, first of all, I want to talk about Alexa Bliss. Don DeMarco. We giving out Don DeMarcos tonight. Alexa Bliss. I don't know if it's just me, but Alexa Bliss, I don't know if it's her facial expressions. And please let me know if y'all notice this too. Every time she throws a punch, every time it looks like it's so impactful and so forceful. She's like she's stiffing the hell out of these girls. Now, Alexa Bliss is about 5'2". She's not a large woman, very small woman, but she's throwing punches out there like she's 6'2". Like, shout out to her, because I don't know if she was throwing punches like that before she left, but now she's just throwing them. She's stiffing everybody. I don't know if she really is stiffing people, but it looks good is what I'm trying to say. So who cares? It looks amazing. But Don DeMarco, MVP of this match. besides the acting from Bianca Belair, the MVP of this match is Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan did her mother effing thing in this match. I mean, from the mannerisms to the sliminess to the heel work to the facial expressions. All of these girls worked hard. All of these girls did their thing, but that just Liv Morgan, this is probably the best match the best she's ever looked ever. It's like no one can tell me that girl has not worked on her craft from 5 years ago. There's nobody that can tell me that. Because from 5 years ago to 4 years ago to 3 years ago to last year to this year, all you see with Liv Morgan is progression from her character work to her in-ring ability, everything. She's gotten better at everything. And back in the days where it was her, the Riot Squad days, she was like good, but you could tell it's not like she was bad, but you could tell the best one in that group was the one that got let go and went to AEW. Her name escapes me. But shout out to her too. I know she just had a baby, so shout out to her. But she was like the best one in the group. You could tell. But Liv just kept getting better, kept grinding, kept getting better. And look at her now. Look at her now. Look at you now, boy. Yeah, so shout out to Liv. Shout out to Liv. This match was great. Ladies did their thing. We had Bliss. Bliss, I think, got eliminated by Liv. Roxanne got knocked the hell out. I think she got Bailey out. Alexa got. I want to say Alexa got out. What's this damn girl name? Roxanne. Obviously, Naomi wasn't there because she got beat the hell up in the beginning of the match, and that was that. So they went up the ramp. Io Sky was there. After Io was there, Rhea Ripley came out and they all posed at the top. So that was cool. Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus with Nia Jax and Candice LeRae. Solid match here. Nothing really to talk about. Tiffany got some shine, got a good hot tag, and Trish hit a super satisfaction plus the prettiest moonsault ever on to Nia Jax, and they got the win in Canada. And you know what? Canada, don't boo the national anthem. Don't do that. Listen, I love my Canadians, but don't go booing the national anthem. Don't do that. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn tried to kill each other. Literally. Between Sami getting pushed over the pole and he fell onto two tables, we had a barbed wire where KO got hit in the back with a barbed wire steel chair, and then he got Blue Thunder bombed onto that barbed wire steel chair. It's like they took their time, they did violent things. They just kept escalating and escalating and escalating until Sami Zayn got hit with the power bomb onto the apron. If you know NXT Black and Gold, I know you remember that. And then he tried to do it a second time, but Sami tried to fight out. But, to protect the move, they redid it. He hit him again, threw him back in, and that was all she wrote. This was a very violent, very amazing callbacks to their 10-year history in WWE. I mean, they were calling back to a bunch of things, and they just kept upping the ante and killing each other. After the match, he's like, I'm going to end you. He pulls up the tarp. He goes to hit him with the package power driver. But who else shows up but a returning Randy Orton? The Viper came back, hit KO with an RKO, and then he was going to hit him with a chair, but instead, he goes back to the Legend Killer days. And I was like, oh, yeah.
Give me that hell yeah.
And the Legend Killer goes back, and he was going to pump kick the hell out of KO, and then everybody jumped in and stopped it.
You stupid.
Man, I think the crowd booed. This was the loudest boo of the entire night. The people were not happy about that. And neither was I, goddammit. I want to see him kick the hell out of KO. But this was an amazing show. This show was absolutely fantastic. No one can tell me otherwise. I mean, even Tiffany Stratton, Trish Stratus, Nia Jax, Candice LeRae wasn't the best match on the show. Wasn't bad, but even this was good. And the crowd was into everything. 4 shows. Listen, less sometimes is more. And I can't wait for the follow-up. The future is in the follow-up, and I want to see what they do with Cena, what they do with The Rock. Is he going to have new gear? We got 6 or 7 weeks now to get this story perfected little by little up until WrestleMania. Does he win at WrestleMania? Does he win? Does he get the title? We don't know, but we're going to find out. So with that being said, I am out. Everybody be safe. You already know Tuesday, Monday Night Raw review will be up and out. And I want to say Don DeMarco to everybody who subscribed to the channel, because we are at 100 subscribers. So let's keep the ball rolling. I wanted to get to 150 by March, but hey, who's counting? So 200 by May, calling it, or by April. 200 by April. Let's keep the ball rolling. RJD here. I am out. Peace.